Back in 1968, the Western family drama Lancer arrived on television. Families tuned in to follow the powerful rancher Murdoch Lancer and his two very different sons. Their stories of courage and loyalty touched many hearts. But what became of those beloved faces decades later in 2026? Let us remember them gently, then and now.
In 1968, Andrew Duggan was 44 years old when he played Murdoch Lancer. He portrayed the powerful patriarch of the ranch, a determined father trying to reunite his scattered family while protecting their vast land in the San Joaquin Valley. One interesting fact few recall is that an earlier throat operation for cancer ironically gave him a huskier voice that enhanced his later career in voiceovers and dramatic roles.
Andrew Duggan passed away in 1988 at the age of 64 from throat cancer. His long career spanned Broadway, films, and many television series, where he brought authority and warmth to every part. He is remembered as a versatile character actor who enriched Western storytelling. He remained active in the industry until his final years. On a personal note, he was married to Elizabeth, and they had 3 children together: Richard, Nancy, and Melissa. In 1968, Wayne Maunder was 30 years old when he took the role of Scott Lancer. He portrayed the older half-brother, a well-educated man raised in Boston who returned to the family ranch with a sense of duty and quiet strength. One interesting fact few people know is that before acting, he tried out for Major League Baseball teams, including the Milwaukee Braves and Pittsburgh Pirates, showing an early athletic path that almost led him away from Hollywood. Wayne Maunder passed away in 2018 at the age of 80 from cardiovascular disease. He left a legacy of strong Western performances that captured the heart of classic television. His work on Lancer and earlier series like Custer remains fondly remembered by fans of the genre. He enjoyed a quiet retirement surrounded by family who cherished his kind nature. On a personal note, he lived a private life and was married with family who supported his career through the years. In 1968, Elizabeth Baur was 20 years old when she joined Lancer as Teresa O'Brien. She played the young ward of Murdoch Lancer, bringing innocence and loyalty to the ranch family amid constant dangers. One interesting fact is that right after Lancer, she moved to the popular crime series Ironside, where she portrayed Officer Fran Belding for several seasons, showing her quick transition from Western to police drama.
Elizabeth Baur passed away in 2017 at the age of 69 after a lengthy illness. She left behind a warm legacy in classic television with roles that touched viewers across genres. Her gentle presence on Lancer and strong work on Ironside continue to be appreciated by longtime fans. She is remembered fondly by those who knew her kind heart. On a personal note, she was married twice and was a devoted mother who came from a 5th-generation Los Angeles family. In 1968, James Stacy was 31 years old when he stepped into the role of Johnny Madrid Lancer. He played the younger half-brother, a former gunslinger with a tough past from the Mexican border, who brought danger and charm to the family ranch. One interesting fact few people remember is that a serious motorcycle accident in 1973 nearly ended his life and career, yet he fought back and returned to acting despite losing an arm and a leg.
James Stacy passed away in 2016 at the age of 79 from anaphylactic shock. Even after his tragic accident, he showed remarkable courage by returning to acting and taking on meaningful roles that highlighted resilience. His performances continued to inspire fans who remembered his strong presence on Lancer. On a personal note, he was married twice, first to Connie Stevens and then to Kim Darby, with whom he had one daughter named Heather. In 1968, Paul Brinegar was 50 years old when he appeared as Jelly Hoskins on Lancer. He played the loyal and sometimes crotchety ranch hand who added humor and heart to the family crew. One interesting fact few people know is that he had already become famous as the cook Wishbone in the long-running series Rawhide, making him a beloved face in Western television for many years before joining the Lancer Ranch. Paul Brinegar passed away in 1995 at the age of 77 from emphysema. His long career brought authentic Western spirit to screens for nearly 5 decades, with memorable supporting roles. He is fondly remembered by fans of Rawhide, Lancer, and later appearances in films like High Plains Drifter. On a personal note, he lived quietly, and his ashes were scattered in the Pacific Ocean after a life dedicated to character acting. In 1969, Stefanie Powers was 26 years old when she guest starred in 2 episodes of Lancer. She brought her graceful presence to the Western series, playing memorable characters. One interesting fact few people remember is that she began her career as a teenager dancing for famed Broadway choreographer Jerome Robbins before moving into acting. Stefanie Powers is now 83 years old in 2026 and still with us. She built a wonderful legacy with iconic roles such as Jennifer Hart in Heart to Heart alongside Robert Wagner. Her work spanned films with legends like John Wayne and many television guest appearances that showcased her elegance and talent. On a personal note, she has been an active philanthropist, especially with wildlife conservation, and enjoyed a long, rewarding life in the entertainment world. In 1968, Eve Plumb was only 10 years old when she appeared as Pony Alice in the episode The Heart of Pony Alice on Lancer. She played a young girl whose story added touching emotion to the ranch family drama. Eve Plumb is now 67 years old in 2026 and still with us. She is best remembered as Jan Brady from The Brady Bunch, a role that defined a generation of family television. Beyond acting, she has become a talented painter and has continued to make occasional appearances that delight longtime fans. On a personal note, she has been married and values her private life while cherishing the memories from her early days in classic shows like Lancer. In the late 1960s, Bill Mumy was around 14 years old when he made guest appearances on Lancer. Already a familiar child actor, he brought youthful energy to his roles in the Western setting. One interesting fact few people know is that while working on Lancer, he witnessed some memorable behind-the-scenes moments, including stories involving James Stacy that added color to his early Hollywood experiences. Bill Mumy is now 72 years old in 2026 and still with us. He gained lasting fame as Will Robinson in Lost in Space and for his chilling Twilight Zone performances. Beyond acting, he has enjoyed a successful career as a musician, composer, and voice artist with many creative projects. He often shares warm stories from his childhood acting days at fan events. On a personal note, he has a loving family and continues to share his talents at fan conventions and through his music. In 1968, Lynda Day George was 23 years old when she guest starred as Sarah Cassidy in the episode The Escape on Lancer. She added strength and charm to her Western role amid the ranch adventures. One interesting fact is that this appearance came during her busy early career of guest spots on many popular series, before she landed major parts, including a Golden Globe-nominated role on Mission Impossible. Lynda Day George is now 81 years old in 2026 and still with us. She is remembered for her work on Mission Impossible and many other classic television shows of the 1960s and 1970s. Her poised performances left a positive impression on viewers who enjoyed classic drama and westerns. On a personal note, she was married to actor Christopher George and built a life that balanced family with her acting passion. In 1969, Bo Svenson was 28 years old when he appeared as Josh in the episode The Wedding on Lancer. His strong physical presence fit perfectly into the rugged Western stories. One interesting fact few recall is that before focusing fully on acting, he was a talented athlete who won the 1961 Far East Judo Championship in the heavyweight division, showing his real-life strength behind the on-screen characters. Bo Svenson is now 85 years old in 2026 and still with us. He became known for tough guy roles in films like Breaking Point, and later appearances including a cameo in Inglourious Basterds. His long career spanned acting, directing, and producing with a commanding screen style. On a personal note, he has maintained an active life with interests in martial arts and continues to be respected by fans of classic action and Western genres. In the late 1960s, Ron Howard was about 14 years old when he made guest appearances on Lancer, playing young characters like Turk Cottle and Willie. Even as a child actor, he showed natural talent in the Western setting. One interesting fact is that he began acting at a very young age, with his first screen work at only 18 months old, setting the foundation for his remarkable journey from child star to acclaimed director.
Ron Howard is now 72 years old in 2026 and still with us. He transitioned beautifully from acting as Opie on The Andy Griffith Show and Richie Cunningham on Happy Days to becoming one of Hollywood's most respected directors, with films like Apollo 13 and A Beautiful Mind. His work has earned many awards and inspired countless storytellers. On a personal note, he comes from an acting family and has raised his own children with strong values while enjoying a long, happy marriage.
Thanks for watching. If these warm memories of Lancer brought a smile to your face, please give the video a like and subscribe for more classic television cast stories. We appreciate you sharing these special moments with us.